made a couch out of junk. I saved $1,500. Maybe more. Okay guys, I am super excited. I have been dreaming about doing this couch, this donut couch, from eternity. But I couldn't figure out how to make it till I found this wheel on the corner, on the street. Mango, be more excited. He's gonna be more excited when we finished. It is from Sabine Marcelis, and she's one of my absolute favorite designers. I did many things out of her collection, and it goes on the market for $1,800. I found this wheel on the street. I went to buy a little bit of foam, and I think that I can make it with $100. Let's start. First step of all is obviously the one of cleaning this, because I don't know how many disgusting things happen on top of this wheel and so many people actually did human activities on top of it. So let's clean it. Karate move. And then I bought a bunch of these. These are foam rolls. They are 2 meters times 1 meter, and they go for 50 shekels. That is like $10. $12 each, but again, you can find them on Amazon. I'm gonna leave you all the links down below. We are simply gonna place it on top of our wheel, start stapling it inside, and then wrap it all around. And then we're gonna just cut out the extra. Staple. Did it work? Work. Okay, we just started and I am already stuck. While you're going around, it starts becoming very difficult with such a big piece to round it around the wheel. So what I decided that I'm going to do instead is to cut it in smaller chunks and do top and bottom, align them, and hope for the best. One done, eternity more to go. Basically, my technique is extremely simple. We cut it in smaller chunks of like 40-50 centimeters, and then we're gonna go and staple it inside the wheel. You need to put a lot of pressure because you have to pass through the 2 centimeters of the foam. Layer number 1 is done, and yes, now I know why I couldn't make it all in one shot. It's because the inside is skinnier than the outside. That was easy math. We call focus, focus, focus. Anyway, we need to do the other layers. We're gonna do a lot of layers. We want this thing to reach something like 35 centimeters minimum so that it's comfortable as a couch. Not only pretty as a donut. Repeat the same process over and over, covering now every single hole that you have, and every time moving it more to the right and more to the left so that we create more layers. Little reality check. What happens is that more and more that you go in and stapling layers, you are not gonna be able to staple this on top of this because there's so much distance between your foam and the actual tire that the little staple is not gonna hold. So what happens is that every time you need to go more inside with your foam. So the second layer, I'm stapling it here on the inside of the tire. The third layer, I will have to staple it inside, and then more inside, and so on. Is only halfway through the project, or maybe when I'm almost done, that I find out the hack to make this a lot easier. I'm gonna show you. So if you make a cut in the middle, we're trying to solve the issue that the curve of the wheel becomes fatter on the side. So what I'm doing is cutting like a sort of triangular. I studied fashion design, and I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. It's called pants in design. That's how you make the shape like under your boobs on your ass and make the curve. We're doing the same thing. So once you have this sort of triangular over here that is empty, what happens when you close it is that it makes a curve. And that's how we're gonna stick it on. I'll show you that there is a huge difference. Now, we're gonna stick first one side of the triangular inside. Now the second one attached to it, so very close to it. Heads over the moon because my super mega donut is ready. It's working. It's super soft and comfortable, but I have to say that I had thought that I could just put like a very tight fabric on top, do like sort of spandex situation, something like this, and make it super tight. But no, you still see the lines. So what are we gonna do? The answer is actually pretty simple, and this is something that should be put in on every single couch. It's basically a very foamy, very thin, stretchy foam that usually gets put in between the foam and the fabric. I usually skip this step because I'm lazy, but we're gonna do it this time. So just place it on top. We're gonna use our spray glue and then put the fabric. Start your warming up session because this foam does not work if you do not shake it before. And also, yes, protect your face because this is toxic. Like always, shake. And finally, you can spray it on top of your donut. Be very generous. We want a lot of glue. And then after you sprayed it everywhere, no, you do not go and place the foam directly on top. You have to wait 30 seconds. Continue with your dancing skills if you want. And after that, you finally go and place on top the skinny, foamy fabric. Foam, leather. That's not leather. It's just foam. Guys, it's simple foam. You go all around your donut and cover it completely. And then, obviously, we have to do also the other side. So cut out the extras and then use your strength to turn your donut around. And we spray it again. I'm opening this like a little bun. Finally getting my spray glue again. Spraying all of it, and then we're waiting, guys. Yeah. I didn't show you the waiting, but I was waiting, I swear. And finally, you cover also the bottom of this, and you're done with the entire shape of your sofa. Look at this. It's perfect. Okay, this bad boy is done. I think he is pure perfection. Oh my God. I'm so happy it turned out amazing, amazing, amazing. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to thank my Patreon subscribers. It's finally time to do what I love the least, but don't worry, we're not gonna panic. We're gonna do it like big girls that we are. Calm and steady. Yeah, it's time for the sewing. Right, I just stapled it on the back. Okay guys, you know me, and there's nothing that I suck at more than sewing, and I hate it, but sometimes you just gotta do it. So we're gonna do the simplest way ever. We're just gonna roll all the fabric on top of our donut and then focus all the extra fabric in the inside. Because this way, even if your sewing is horrible as mine, you're not gonna see it. At this point, it's literally going like an immersion inside your donut and trying to stitch back together all the parts that we have pinned. So, okay guys, another episode is done. I hope you had fun at least as much as I did filming this. This is probably the most comfortable thing I've ever done in my life. Comfort is a really big thing right now. Before we go and see the result, do not forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell if you haven't done it yet. And now, let's go see the result.